Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Alexandru. On this channel you will find news and information about cryptocurrencies and business, also very good information about different methods of earning money. If you like this Alexandru YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. 9 ways you can make money from cryptocurrencies in 2023. When it comes to cryptocurrencies/cryptocurrency, the question inevitably arises, how can you make money from cryptocurrencies? This is not surprising, since most of us pursue financial security and independence. With their revolutionary qualities and extremely volatile movements, cryptocurrencies have managed to attract people's attention. Since you are also reading this article, we can assume that you are interested in how you can earn money from cryptocurrencies in 2023. We have tried to collect those methods that really work and can bring you earnings. We start with this category because it is the most widespread and preferred. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, most people invest in the hope that their price will increase over time. As we know, the movement of cryptocurrencies is extremely volatile, so in a small period of time the value of a coin can go up or down a lot. In the case of the famous Bitcoin, we could see several times how its price rose by thousands of dollars in just a few days, but it can do this even in an hour or two. Basically, investing means that we choose, after thorough research, the most liked cryptocurrency, which you think has the most potential, buy it cheap, sell it high, and collect the profit. This is just the simple basic concept. The interesting part is the composition of the portfolio. This involves buying different cryptocurrencies, in different amounts. It is an excellent method to calculate a safer, more balanced risk-return ratio, but the correct composition requires more in-depth knowledge. The method is often used by hedge funds. If you don't want to ask for anyone's help, after a little study you can start building your own portfolio. Instead, you can choose the HODL solution, if you decide to store the cryptocurrencies until the moment their price increases, or if you keep them until they become so accepted that you can use them for making payments or other. It is very important that you consult a specialist before investing, because you are the only one responsible for the fate of your money. By investing in cryptocurrencies you can collect handsome sums, both in the short term and in the long term, but you can lose just as much. Cryptocurrency trading is also a popular category. There are many who try, but too few who really do. It doesn't hurt here either if you have specialized knowledge. Trading is always risky even if it is profitable. Today cryptocurrency trading has developed a lot, just like the traditional one. At the beginning, only long positions could be opened, but today we can also bet on the price decrease, short position. In addition, we have leverage available, which means you can buy or sell for multiples of the invested amount, without having actually deposited those amounts. At the same time, exchanges and trading platforms are becoming faster and more advanced. The essence of trading is analysis and choosing the right strategy. Although the two elements are indispensable, they are not sufficient. It still requires proper money management and patience. If you want to start, you have many exchanges at your disposal, Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, etc., but it is advisable to gather as much information as possible and consult a specialist. If you're looking to make money trading cryptocurrencies, but aren't willing to delve into the technicalities, there are a few solutions out there. There are already platforms and bots that automate trading by integrating your own, or observed, strategy. TradeSanta and CryptoHopper are such examples. TradeSanta saves you the effort, you set the strategy and the robot does the trading. If you're interested in a little passive income, go to TradeSanta. It supports the most important cryptocurrency exchanges. Just attach your account and start trading. Be responsible and informed. We haven't tried this solution yet, but it sounds tempting. CryptoHopper gives us the same thing, but with more features and a richer offering. We always emphasize that there are risks and you should only try these methods at your own risk and only after thorough information. If you liked one of the options, through the link below you can read details on the official page. TradeSanta, CryptoHopper, the staking provides us with a passive income from cryptocurrencies. Just like with banks, you deposit your money and lock it up for a certain period, and in return you will get a return of X%. This also applies to cryptocurrency staking. You lock your coins for a while, and depending on the amount committed you will get an income. Generally, the annual return is 3 to 15%, maybe even more. Staking usually works in two ways: on the blockchain, from an official wallet. In this case, the commitment of the amount is made from a dedicated cryptocurrency wallet and ends up in a smart contract on the blockchain. As a result, your cryptocurrencies will be more secure. Blocked coins contribute to supporting the blockchain and validating transactions, proof of stake mechanism. Instead, you will be rewarded in proportion to the amount deposited. In most cases, all you have to do is store the cryptocurrencies in the respective wallet, but there are situations when it will be necessary to run nodes. Here is the list of coins that pay best after staking: Tezos, 5.65% annually, Cosmos Atom, 8.34% annually, Waves, 5.64% annually, Scoin, 13.01% annually, Decred, 7.61% annually, Phantom, 37.64% annually. Synthetics, 54.81% annually, on the blockchain, from an unofficial wallet. In this case, your work is made easier by a recognized partner. Such examples are Ledger or Binance. They offer you the possibility to store cryptocurrencies on their platform, and in return a large part of the reward goes to you. To solve any inconveniences, they will withhold a small part of the reward. Staking should not be confused with lending. They seem very close, but they are not at all. When we talk about lending, even if we deposit and lock our cryptocurrencies with the respective company, they will not necessarily end up in a smart contract and will not contribute to supporting the blockchain and the ecosystem. In such cases, the company offers us a certain fixed return in exchange for the cryptocurrencies pledged for a certain period and will lend them to others, for example, institutions for trading and investment. Lenders will pay back more than they borrowed. The companies will pay us their share of the difference. It is much riskier than staking, this method not being decentralized. If something happens to that company, you can easily lose your cryptocurrencies. In fact, in most cases you lose control of cryptocurrencies after they are committed and only regain it after the set term expires. Cryptocurrency mining. As you probably know, cryptocurrency mining is the process by which we create cryptocurrencies by using special high-performance hardware, ASIC or GPU, and energy. You can learn more about Bitcoin mining here. More precisely, these resources are needed so that we can validate blockchain transactions, to Bitcoin for example, and in return we will receive Bitcoin as a reward. With the passage of time, mining cryptocurrencies is increasingly difficult, because it requires much more powerful devices and a lot of electricity. The most preferred is Bitcoin mining. Synthetics, 54.81% annually, on the blockchain, from an unofficial wallet. In this case, your work is made easier by a recognized partner. Such examples are Ledger or Binance. They offer you the possibility to store cryptocurrencies on their platform, and in return a large part of the reward goes to you. To solve any inconveniences, they will withhold a small part of the reward. Staking should not be confused with lending. They seem very close, but they are not at all. When we talk about lending, even if we deposit and lock our cryptocurrencies with the respective company, they will not necessarily end up in a smart contract and will not contribute to supporting the blockchain and the ecosystem. In such cases, the company offers us a certain fixed return in exchange for the cryptocurrencies pledged for a certain period and will lend them to others, for example, institutions for trading and investment. Lenders will pay back more than they borrowed. The companies will pay us their share of the difference. It is much riskier than staking, this method not being decentralized. If something happens to that company, you can easily lose your cryptocurrencies. In fact, in most cases you lose control of cryptocurrencies after they are committed and only regain it after the set term expires. Cryptocurrency mining. As you probably know, cryptocurrency mining is the process by which we create cryptocurrencies by using special high-performance hardware, ASIC or GPU, and energy. You can learn more about Bitcoin mining here. More precisely, these resources are needed so that we can validate blockchain transactions, to Bitcoin for example, and in return we will receive Bitcoin as a reward. With the passage of time, mining cryptocurrencies is increasingly difficult, because it requires much more powerful devices and a lot of electricity. The most preferred is Bitcoin mining. It's no secret that we also prefer to use this method to maintain our website. Thus, it may happen that when you register through the link that appears here you support us without creating any disadvantage for yourself. We only work with trusted partners, and in most cases we have personally tried/tested their services and products. If not, we'll let you know. If you appreciate our work and register through our links, thank you for your support. In the following we present the most preferred crypto companies/pages that offer affiliate partnerships. Since the essence of the affiliate system is how many new customers you will refer, it depends only on you and your effort how much money you will earn. Games, it may surprise some people, but you can earn cryptocurrency by playing. In the 21st century, winnings obtained through games is no longer unknown. Even if the games in the crypto sphere are not so widespread and evolved, they are all the more unique and hide a commensurate potential. This is why it's worth getting into the game right from the start. The most widespread games are the collectible games, where a certain character must be collected and developed. How you can earn money from microptoption cryptocurrencies. The most interesting aspect is that each character is exclusively in your possession as an ERC-20 token on the blockchain. Each of these tokens has a determined value. Hence a price. The rarer or more evolved it is, the more expensive it is. They can be exchanged with each other or used. You can get handsome sums if you sell a valuable character. There is an online market, OpenSea Marketplace, where you can redeem these characters, ERC-20 tokens. To be able to start playing you will need a cryptocurrency wallet with a minimum amount, because every transaction ends up in the blockchain. You have to pay for this, but you guarantee that that character is exclusively in your possession. If you're curious about why you have to pay to get things onto the blockchain, read our article on how blockchain works. Here is the list of the most popular games: 0x Universe, EOS Night, Mega Cryptopolis, CryptoKitties, Gods Unchained. In case you are a fan of gambling or casino, and you have a good strategy, you can start playing in Bitcoin or Ethereum here. We draw your attention to the fact that they are only intended for people over 18 years of age and you play them at your own risk. Navigation. In the era of blockchain and cryptocurrencies we have reached the point where we can earn money, cryptocurrencies, through ordinary, everyday browsing. We can do this through the Brave browser. Designed to be safe, fast and capable of keeping users' data private, Brave blocks unwanted content, cookies, ads, even on YouTube, trackers, etc. It also has a number of useful features, including the ability to earn money. If you're willing to allow ads, which you're already used to anyway, Brave rewards you with BAT tokens. This is the official cryptocurrency of Brave, which you can keep, donate or exchange for fiat money, euro, dollars, etc. Concretely, this means that you do everything as before, but faster, safer and making a profit. Through regular browsing, a single person can collect $5 to $10 worth of BAT token monthly. If in doubt, read our article, 8 Good Reasons to Use the Brave Browser in 2021, which shows how Brave differs from Chrome or Mozilla. You have nothing to lose since it's totally free. It's worth a try. All you have to do is download the Brave browser, activate Brave rewards, and browse as you always have. Cryptocurrency faucets. This category should also be remembered because it is a real possibility, but don't expect to get rich. It works like the old ad view pages. Crypto faucets give users free cryptocurrencies at certain intervals if they press certain buttons, view ads, or complete small tasks. We are talking about such small amounts that the payment is made in Satoshi, for Bitcoin, and Wei, for Ethereum. Even if you are very diligent and dedicated you will be able to collect cryptocurrencies worth only a few dollars or even less. Those who still want to invest a little time in this activity can choose from the list of the most popular Bitcoin and Ethereum faucets. Freelance work, how you can earn money from microptoption cryptocurrencies. Last but not least we have the so-called freelancer option. In this case we are talking about web pages where companies are looking for freelancers to perform different jobs. They will work for the company and in exchange for a fixed amount they will perform the set tasks. In most cases the payment is made in cryptocurrencies, most often in Bitcoin. The work is on the computer and can be done from home. It's the preferred source of income especially for programmers, but there are other more accessible tasks, so it's worth looking around. Here is the list of the most popular crypto freelancer pages: CryptoTask, CryptoGrind, Upwork, Ethlance, MyCryptOption. Conclusion: you already know how you can earn money from cryptocurrencies in 2023. There are more and more developed platforms where with little skill, work or investment we can get cryptocurrencies. It is advisable to always keep in mind the old adage, all that glitters is not gold, so be careful. In addition to the many opportunities, the crypto sphere hides many scammers who try to cheat you in extremely creative ways. The eternal rule that we often remember: before you start something, do your serious and thorough research or ask for the help of a specialist. We do not intend to promote or recommend anyone, and we do not wish to give you any business advice, as we are not responsible for any of the companies. Everyone accesses these pages and registers at their own risk. If you like this clip and learned something from it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.